The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that fourth down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. But, partner, this offense 12-0 now on the year following their latest victory. And during the week, a lot of folks making comparisons between this squad and the 1985 Bears. You know, they, too, were 12-0 at this juncture of the season before losing on a Monday night 38-24 to the Dolphins at the Orange Bowl way back on December 2nd of 85. But then they never lose again en route to winning Super Bowl 20.
And when you look back on it, partner, didn't it almost feel like a setup game? Because they were playing the Dolphins, and the Dolphins were protecting their franchise's undefeated season of 1972, that team. And you know what that team does. They love to celebrate the fact that they still are the only one to get through an entire NFL season that way. That was Dan Marino's 3rd year, coming out with a great Don Shula, and they were motivated to keep that franchise's record intact.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. From midfield, here's Allen. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Niners first down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they'll get this down to the 10. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Moody good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The Panthers hit 9-3 here on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On 2nd down now, it's Fisher. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Ready? Ritter back to throw.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
On the double.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Ritter now.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And this defense will take over right at midfield. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a set. There he goes, left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
76 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
24-yard gain on the play. And a 49er first down.
Quick throw here by Allen, complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Complete to number 83. First and goal, San Francisco.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
I'll pick up with 2.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he'll be well short of the first down as he's stopped again right at the line of scrimmage. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
This taken in at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
They're on 21-yard line.
Ready.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired, CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they wanted to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
Ready. Yellow. Cheetah. Ritter on 1st and 10.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 10.
Fight 60. Slide blue. Ready.
Ritter to throw it. Walker hit and the ball is out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Allen now looks to throw, sliding out of the pocket. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes our score 17-0.
Panthers nothing.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over first down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
Steal. Check steal. Hey, check mega.
First down, here's Ritter.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Here we go. Set.
Second and 10.
Watch out now.
Ritter going to change it up.
Black shock. Black ultra. Hunt.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. The Sanders has got it complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Ready.
Ritter fires quickly out wide.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
Looking to throw once more. Here's Ritter.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Red. Cycle. Claws red. Beetle blue. Green jack. Hunt.
Ritter on the 4th down try. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
6,
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Yellow. Slide through. Ready?
Ritter. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And you wonder if with Allen's arm, they might just take their chances by dialing up a long one.
And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Come on, set.
Oh, the motion comes too late, and this is going to be a delay.
Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Jackrabbit, jackrabbit. Set.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Panthers 6.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
At their own 13-yard line.
Here we
The
go.
Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
17.
And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Black shot. Black ultra. Blaster, six. Red, yellow. Ready.
Ritter now on 2nd down.
And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Pause red. Needle blue. Ready.
Looking to throw it here. Ridder.
In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
And then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
Steel, black.
Ridder looking to throw here on 4th. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down. He'll have it by 20 as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down. Here's Ridder.
Eluding the pressure right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Escaping the pressure right.
He's got Mingo.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first.
Ready, ready. Hustle. Ready.
Ridder will set up to throw it.
He finds his man complete. That's Fisher. So no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
Back to throw, Ridder.
At the 49ers, 34-yard line.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Deontay Johnson, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Panthers are back within a score.
The Panther offense staying put. They'll go for 2.
Yellow. Flag blue. Hut.
They'll try and run it here. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. Boy, it's only a 1-score game. 3rd quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. And the 49er hands team does its job. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Shreds the tackle. And he's got room. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And quickly, they get to the line.
A gain of 29 yards.
Right back to him on 1st down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one go in the wrong direction.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Panthers are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
Ready.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's 2nd down. They'll drop the throw. Throw left side complete. That's Fisher. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Good work there to force the incompletion and 4th down. Normally, it'd be a quick change for the punt return unit, but this offense has converted twice on 4th down so far, so you may want to double-check things there and make sure they're actually going to kick the football.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Drill green. Fight. White.
They're going for this. Here's Ritter.
And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Niners on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Here's a give up the middle. And he won't get close. Only a yard. 4th and 3.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And his kick is good.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Let's go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And remember, despite giving up the field goal, this is still a 1-score game. They're in need of the touchdown and a 2-point conversion. A field goal on this drive likely doesn't do them much good.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense. But when you add to it, you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the 4th quarter. Got to feel pretty good as a defense.
Strike it. Strike it.
On 2nd down, it's Fisher. Fights off the defender.
42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
It's a gain of 6.
Ritter, he wants to change the play here.
Blaster, 6. Red, yellow. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Oh, yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
Here we go.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Claws red. Needle blue. Green jack. Yellow, Lonnie, strike. Check, strike. Hurry, hurry.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Flushed out right. Well, the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory like that.
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree. All right, but he knew he wanted to be aggressive there, as you pointed out. So I guarantee he told his defensive coordinator, have your guys up and ready. I'm willing to go for it here. If we don't get it, just make sure they're ready to go out there and bail us out.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. Well, if this defense can hold them to a field goal here, what a win that would be.
Not just a win on the possession, but psychologically take over the ball game. But this started with 1st and goal, so they were in 4-down territory right from the beginning. I say you finish it off and go for the touchdown.
His kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
Now a whistle and a timeout defensively. Trying to stop it, and they do with 2 seconds to go prior to the 2-minute warning.
Come on, set.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
6, mega, smash, red. Cut.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds his man, complete. That's Fisher. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
Slide blue. Hut, hut.
Here's Ritter.
Forced out to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Ready, ready.
Now Ritter. Into the hands of Sanders.
Yeah, he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Right, white, black shot.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ritter looks to throw it. And once again, this is Sanders.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Red, yellow, red, cycle. Ready?
Ritter.
And this is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1.
Now 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Set, huh?
That's caught by Mingo, right side.
And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
So this likely just to get the final score a bit closer given the time remaining, but they'll have a go for 2 here. They'll try and run it up the middle, but he will not get in here. He's stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game. So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. So the victory here for San Francisco, and this not always an easy proposition, Charles. You had a West Coast team that traveled east, but they got the job done.